Hello, I am K.S. Rao, your Sudoku expert. I have released this is the 70th video I am releasing about how to solve Sudoku puzzles from easy to evil level. I have released this is the 70th one, as I said. Now, today I have found one very interesting puzzle. I am very much impressed about it, and I would like to show it to you all people. There are a few tricks which I can show, and the method of solving itself is very interesting and very captivating. So that's why I thought I should show to you people the puzzle and the method of solving. It's of course a difficult one with 25 numbers given, but even that one, how easily we can solve, if you know a little few tricks will be apparent here in this video. So with these words, let's go to the puzzle proper. Okay. So here is our interesting puzzle. I was impressed by this puzzle because most probably of this box and this box, the arrangement of these four numbers in these two boxes probably. Well, it is also a fact because we are going to commence our solving with these two boxes only. Okay, but before we start, I would like to mention something about the note I have written here. So it is I have written a book called Some Miracles Shown by God. Here it is. This book narrates how God, the Supreme Power, helped and rescued K.S. Rao, myself and others in unexpected, unbelievable and shocking manner several times. It's a book on God, not religion. Of course, I am a Hindu, but God is one for all religions, the entire humanity, and the entire earth and also the universe. There is only one God. Our religions are divided because of the manner of praying to the same God. Hindus pray to the same God in one particular manner. Christians pray to the same God in a different manner, and Muslims pray also in another different manner. So these divisions are they do not matter to God. Okay, so please read this book with God in mind. Okay, so and then this book there are some very shocking, very surprising, very unbelievable things in this book. Just to give an example, I was sure to die in a particular situation, but I failed. I am here in front of you. In another condition, another situation, a man was dying. I was 100% sure he was dying in the next moment, but he didn't. He survived. It's all due to God only. Okay. So this book I would like to send by mail. If anybody contacts me by this mail ID, miraclesbook1@gmail.com. Okay. And some people may like to have the book as it is, so that they can keep it with them and read at leisure. So for such people, it will cost little money, 100 rupees. For that also, kindly contact me on this mail ID. I will tell them how to send this money to me, and within a couple of days, I will send the same thing, the book, by post or courier or whatever it is. Okay. So now, another thing, another note I have written, Sudoku Made Easy. That is a book I have written on how to solve Sudoku puzzles. A couple of years ago I had written. The book was well received by people in India. The stock had exhausted. Now recently it has been reprinted, and now it is available on Amazon.in. Those who are interested may please order and get the book. Okay. Now well, let us start with this puzzle. My advice is kindly copy this puzzle as it is on a separate piece of paper, and please try on your own. I am very sure you will be able to solve. But after solving, see this video once again and find the difference between your method and my method. Okay. So, and maybe the few tricks I am going to show, maybe you have used or you have not used. If you have used, fine. You have to use better tricks. Otherwise, you can learn these tricks. Okay, let's proceed now. So I was telling these boxes I am impressed. Okay, have a look. In this box 2, we have 4 numbers, 5 vacancies, that is But the arrangement is, you see the 6 and 9 here in column 4. These two numbers together cannot be repeated here in column number 4, that is A4 or B4 or C4. That means these two numbers have to take their places here in B5 or B6. So, but we find another 9 cross check here. Therefore, the first number for this puzzle comes here, that is number 9. Immediately we know that 6 cannot be repeated here. So, 6 get this position, B5. Okay. Now, what about these 3 places? What are the numbers it requires? It is 2, 3 and 5. Yes, 2, 3, 5. But we find only 1 5 here, 1 3 here. 2 is missing in these rows. So, let us write them down. Okay. Here 5 is there. So, for 2, 3, 5, I will write 2 and 3 here. 2 and 5 here. 2, 3 and 5 here. One thing I would like to mention, when I say 2 and 3, I mean 2 or 3. This cell is reserved for 2 or 3 only, and no other number can venture in there. That's the meaning. Okay. Then let us leave that box now. Come here. This box also has got a speciality. We see this 1 and 4 in column 6 above. Therefore, this 1 and 4 cannot be repeated here. They have to take these two positions only, H4 and H5. But there is no cross check of 1 and 4 anywhere in this box. So, let us write those numbers here. 1 and 4. 1 and 4. Okay. Now, what about these 3 places? These are for number 3, 7 and 8. Yeah. We have one 8 here, another 8 here. That means automatically we get our 8 here, and then we have a 7 here at J1. Therefore, 7 cannot be repeated here. 7 has to be here only in G6, and then the last remaining place in this box is for number 3. Okay. Okay. Now, let us leave this now for the time being. Let's go up now. Let's start with this top horizontal strip as usual. Straight away we can say number 1 will get a place at A3. Number 1 here, because we have a number 1 in row B and row C also covering this box and this box. So, this is the only place remaining, box number 1 for number 1, because of 5 here, 1 below here. Okay. And then after writing this number 1, let us look down. Here we get the third one for this strip at G1. Okay. So, that's something. Okay, now trick number 1. Have a look. See, we have in column number 1, we have 5 numbers already, and we have room for 4 numbers, that is 2, 3, 8 and 9. 2, 3, 8 and 9. But you see 2, 8 and 9 in one row, cross checking in row E. Therefore, we should write our number 3 here. Yeah. Now, this is a trick, you know, we have used in our earlier puzzles also, but all these days I did not give a name to it. Now, recently I have named it as blue line trick. This blue line trick refers to one column and one row, or sometimes a column and a box. Okay. So, as we have seen, this column requires 4 numbers. Out of 4, 3 are cross-checking a particular cell. So, the 4th number gets in here, that is number 3. Now, what further happens here? We require 2, 8 and 9. 9 is there, 8 is there, 2 is here. So, okay. Now, before that, let's have a look at this box. We have 1 is there, 2. Yeah, we get a chance for 2. we have at number 2 and column 3 above there, another 2 here and row J. That means in this box we can write our number 2 here, and then next 3 is there. Let's take a shortcut. We see number 9 here. That means this 9 will prevent us repeating number 9 here, J2 and J2 or J3. Therefore, we have to write our number 9 here. Okay. Then what about these two places? We require 4 and 5, but we don't have a cross check above. Some people ask the meaning of cross check. See, now this instance we'll take. We require 4 and 5 for these two places. If we had a 4 above in this column or this column, leaving that column, we could have written the number 4 here or 5 also, this way, vice versa. But in this case, that facility is not there. There is no cross check of 4 or 5. So I will write those two numbers by make a pair here. Actually, this pair also is some sort of a misnomer because I am writing a pair here, another pair here also. So it's actually a pair of pairs, but you all know this is the meaning. This is what I mean. This is what you will understand also. Okay. Now, further, look at this row J. We have got two vacancies here. What are those? These two vacancies for? Clearly, it is 1 and 6, but we do not have a cross check of 1 or 6 above. Therefore, let us write those numbers 1 and 6 here, 1 and 6, 1 and 6. Okay, at the same time, let us see this box further. Now, in row G, we have got 6 numbers and these 3 are vacant now. So, whether we can do anything there, the numbers required are 2, 3 and 4, 2, 3 and 4, other numbers are 2, 3 and 4. We have got a 3 there, no 2, no 3, no 4 in these two columns. Therefore, let me write 2 and 4 here, 2, 3, 4 here, and again 2, 3, 4 here. Okay, come this row H. This requires, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 and 9. Okay, 5, 7 and 9. So, here you can see we have 5 and 7 in the same column above. Therefore, 5 and 7 cannot be repeated at H9. Therefore, we get our 9 here. That's 9. Now, this also is a very simple trick which we have used number of times earlier. This I have given the name of 2 by 3 trick, 2 by 3 trick. Okay. Now, the meaning is here we had 3 blank cells here. Out of these 3, these are meant for 3 numbers, in this case 5, 7 and 9. But in one cell, 2 numbers cannot enter because of this cross check. Therefore, the third number gets in there. So, this trick can be applied in respect of one column or a row or a box also. Okay. So, okay, having written that number 9, please remember this trick also and with its name for future guidance. Okay. Now, what are the numbers required here? These two actually are for 5 and 7. It's very clear. We don't have a cross check of 5 and 7 as discussed. So, 5 and 7 here. Let me write 5 and 7 here. Okay. Now, what shall we do? Come to this box. Let us look at number 9. Number 9, you have got one in D, row D, another in row E. We have a 9 here. So, in this box, we should get number 9 only here. Okay. Then, have a look above, column number 1. We require 2 and 8 here. We have an 8 there. So, let us write our 8 here and 2 here. That completes column number 1. Okay. Let's shift to this box. Okay. Now, something interesting here also. You see, we have We have 3 and 9 in row B, that means these two numbers cannot be repeated here. Same way we have this 3 and 9 here, therefore this 3 and 9 cannot be repeated here also. So looking at this box, these two numbers 3 and 9 should find a place at A2 and C2, 3 and 9. That's the pair, a pair of pairs, so to say. Okay. Now further looking at this box, it requires 4, 6 and 7. Anyhow, we have got a 6 here, so our next 6 will come here. Let's write that 6 there. And what about these 4 and 7? We don't have a cross check down below of 4 or 7. Of course, this pair is there. Let us write them down there, 4 and 7. 4 and 7, 4 and 7. Okay. Now look at this row B. There is one vacancy there, just one vacancy. We have a pair here. We have this 22 and 5 here. So that means, it means that this cell can get its matching pair of 2 and 5 here. Okay. Now what else can be done? Now anything else can be done here? Oh, let us look at this column number 9. It has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. It means 4 numbers are required. Those 4 numbers are 2, 3, 4 and 6. Okay. 2, 3, 4 and 6. Funny thing here, in row C, we have a 2 here and a 3 here. That means 2 and 3 cannot get repeated at C9. Same way in row E also we have 2 and 3 here. They cannot get repeated in E9. That means this 2 and 3 become a pair and take this position and this position. So at D9 let us write a pair of 2 and 3 there, and at G9 also we have to write a pair of 2 and 3, but here we have got a 2 and 3, a 2, 3 and 4, which we have written a few minutes earlier. So now this number 4 becomes redundant, and let me cut that number 4 and keep 2 and 3. Okay. So it has become a pair of pairs here. Okay. Now what about these two cells? Let's have a look. We have 1, 2, 3. We require 4 and 6 for these two cells. We have got a 6 here, so our next 6 comes here, and naturally this C9 is for a 4. Okay. So anything else can be done here in this box. Let us have a look. 1 is there, 2 is there, many places for 2, 3 is there, 4, 5, many places, 6, 2 places for 6, 7 is there, 8 is there, 9, again 2 choices, so nothing doing. Okay, come and have a look here. We didn't look at this box. Let's have a look. Well, let us look at this column number 6. It has got 3 vacancies. That is for what number? It is 2, 5 and 6. 2, 5 and 6 here. Again 2 by 3 trick again. You see a 2 here at E3 and a 6 here. So these two numbers 2 and 6 cannot take this position. Therefore, what is the number? 5 has to come here. Yeah, it is 2, 6 and 5. Yeah, number 5 has to be here. Okay. Now what about these two places? Naturally it is 2 and 6. Let us make them a pair and write down here 2 and 6. And then what else we can do? Yeah, look further and row E. Now it has got 3 vacancies. That is for what numbers? 1, 4 and 7. Yeah, 1, 4, 7. See again 2 by 3 trick here. We have got 1 and 4 here in the same box. Cross checking this single cell E2. That means 1 and 4 cannot take this position. Only number 7 has to take this position. Let us write it down there. Probably this is the key for the rest of the puzzle. Probably. Okay. Now, this 1 and 4 become a pair and take these two positions. Okay. Let us see. We don't have a cross check of 1 or 4 above or below here, these two columns. So let us write them down. 1 and 4. 1 and 4. See, you would have seen, we have made, incidentally, we have made a pair of 1 and 4 in these two cells. And already we have a requirement of 2, 3 and 5 there, but that means these two cells are for what numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it is 7 and 8. Don't have a 7 yet. Okay, it will be there. Okay, now what about, let it be there. 1, 4 and 3 are required here. We don't have 3 also there. Okay, now we have written in this number 7 here. So it does something. Have a look above. This pair gets disturbed in B2 and 4 remains there, and immediately next door we cut that 4 and write 7 here. Okay, now after writing this 4, look down here, down below. So this pair also gets disturbed. We get 5 here, and this one is 4. Okay, now anything else happens. In column number 2, only one vacancy is remaining now. That is for what number? It is clearly 6, I think. Yeah. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3 is there in pair, 4 is there, 5 is there, 6, now written 7, 8, 9 in the pair. Okay. Now after writing this number 6 here, something else happens. This pair of 2 and 6 gets disturbed. We get a 2 there, and then immediately we can correct this and make it 6 there. And then what else happens? After writing this 2, that place we can correct and write 3 there. Here we can make 2 there, and next here G7 gets a 4, and that is through 3 here at G8. Okay, now what else happens? Nothing else happens. Let's have a look at this box once again. I got 1 here, yeah. Okay, let us leave it. 2 is there, 3, let us have a look. 3 here, 3 here, but no 3 here. Oh yeah, see, we have a 3 in this trio in column number 4. That means 3 cannot be repeated here. We have this 3 cannot be repeated here. This 3 also cannot, and there is no place to repeat. Therefore, we get our 3 here. Okay, and now these 2 vacancies in column number 5 are for what? Clearly it is 1 and 4, but we got a 4 at D1. That means we get 1 there, and this is 4, and this is 1, and next this pair also here E4 gets disturbed, and we get a 4, and this is 1. Look below, this pair also gets struck. 6 is there, this place gets number 1, this row J is complete now. Okay, next what else? See, what about these 2 places? Can anything be done? We require 7 and 8. We have not developed 7 and 8 anywhere there. Okay, can we do something about these 2 places? Have a look. It requires, these 2 places requires 5 and 8. Yeah, we have got a 5 here. So we can write our 5 here and 8 here. So after writing the 8, have a look. This place gets the next 8 there, and this place gets number 7. Number 7. Okay. Now these 3 are there. Let them be there. Okay, let's have a look at this box. if anything can be, oh, they wrote D requires just one number to complete. That is what number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You require a 7 here. So put down that 7 there. And what about these two places? It is clearly 2 and 4. 2 and 4 here. So we get a 4 there. So let's write our 4 here and 2 at F7. Okay, then after writing the 7, if you look below, this pair also gets disturbed. You get a 5 there, you get a 7 here. Okay, now what is remaining? This box. Let's look at card number 7. It requires 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 9. We got a 6 here. So let's write our 9 here and 6 on top. After putting down this 9, have a look left. This pair just gets broken, and we can write it number 3 there, and again immediately there number 9. After writing this 3, have a look. These 2 and 3 are found in the same row. That means in C4, 2 and 3 gets deleted and 5 results there, and just above it's 2, and still above that it is 3, and after writing this 2, this pair also gets disturbed. 5 results there, and are we coming to the last number required for this puzzle or what? I think we require a 2 here. Yeah. So I think we have done the puzzle. Now I want to ask you one question. Just tell me whether you are impressed with this puzzle and this method of solving or not. You can please put your comment, and when you have solved yourself before viewing this video, how did you find it? Whether it was easy or difficult, or what tricks you have used and what tricks we have used here. So compare them and please put down your comments. Okay. So that's about the puzzle also. God bless you all.